I squat 85.5 kilos. I bench press 40 kilos. I deadlift 112 kilos.
It's not much good just fiddling around with 1 and 2 kilogram weights, something like that. You have to actually make your body work.
If you're not using your body, your muscles will waste, your bone density will diminish. We have a pretty sedentary, push-button world.
People have become more aware of it, and yes, I believe in this town it's really taken off.
Well, it's certainly become a craze mostly amongst the older women. There's a whole bunch of us between sort of 65 and 70, and a couple over 70.
People need to be always made relevant and to be visible, no matter the age.
I don't think there is too old. I think you just keep going.
Castlemaine is a town of about 9,000 people in central Victoria. It's very cold in the winter. It's extremely hot in the summer.
Castlemaine is filled with people that have been here for many generations.
I'm Therese Pollard. I'm 68 years old and I've been lifting for 17 months. I retired from nursing and I just decided that I needed to keep myself strong and fit and healthy so as I could just enjoy the rest of my life. I walked in, I thought, nah, there's no way I can do this. This isn't me.
Within here, everything's heavy. You look at the bars, they're all weigh 20 kilos, everything's heavy.
So, a goblet squat for you again.
My name's Dean Morby and my gym's called Real Strength. Our main clientele are people from 40 plus, but we range from 11 through to 75. Therese has been with us for 15 months.
I was hooked after the first time I came. First session I was hooked. I have definitely proved myself wrong. I'm now a national champion in powerlifting.
She bettered the previous national squat record in the over 60s, even though she's 68, which was 85.5 kilos. And at the national championship, she won best female lifter over 60.
Keep it tight, sis, sit just above.
You couldn't get anyone more passionate than Dean. No way. He's a fantastic coach. He loves us all and does everything to help us.
I don't know why I love to get the older people moving, but I just love it. They're open and they're great. You see such big changes with them that impact their life immediately, and I love that.
It's just changed everything. Like, you just feel so good and you want to get out and do things. Since I've been doing it, straight away I started losing weight. So I've lost a few kilos and it's never come back on. I eat like a horse, probably to feed my muscles.
She's actually one of the older ladies in the group, and because she's so powerful and so very matter of fact, that she inspires the group and she inspires younger people especially.
I don't really like to sort of put myself up like that, but it's a good feeling to know that perhaps you inspire someone else to do something they maybe might not have even thought of doing.
We're talking about older people now with the baby boomers. You know, they lived maybe a wilder life than we lived. You know, so they're not ready to be pushed into a dark room or a carpeted room in a circle. These are people that have made big changes, that have revolted against things, that have questioned authority, and now they're at an age where they go, geez, you know, what can I do for myself now to do better?
Powerlifting works because there are 3 major exercises, and with those 3 exercises you actually use all of your muscle groups through the squat, the bench press and the deadlift. My name's Anne, I'm 68 and I'm a powerlifter. It's about becoming stronger, physically stronger, and whatever strength you have will increase.
Having more muscle on your bones in older age does help you with balance, it helps your metabolism, it helps with your movement obviously.
But you also have to focus. There's a lot of skills that are in your head rather than in your body.
Lifting requires you to be 100% present with your body, so you have to show up. It's like a deep meditation in some levels. It blocks out all other noise and you're just there yourself with the bar.
It was about 4 years ago. My dad died, and in the subsequent couple of months I needed to help my mum move into aged care and sell a house. I realised that I really wasn't coping and I hadn't really dealt with my grief. After a while, I pretty much fell in a heap I stayed on antidepressants then for the next 3 years. After my mum died last year, I decided that it was time to get off the antidepressants. So I slowly went off the antidepressants with my doctor's support. And so powerlifting has become my antidepressant, and I'm feeling fantastic.
Lifting does have an effect on mental health. Research fairly recently in Australia with 33,000 participants said that very clearly.
Everyday activities feel easier. It might be getting out of the car, it might be lifting the shopping, it might be putting clothes on the line. A lot of those kind of things which seem fairly trivial, they change, and you can feel those changes.
I'd be walking along and I'd sort of wobble just through basically improving my posture, improving my core strength and my stability. That's gone. It's just disappeared. I'm a minister of religion in the Uniting Church in Australia. I'm 73 and I've recently become a powerlifter. I did my first powerlifting session just after my 72nd birthday, which was at the beginning of September last year, and it was comprised of doing squats with a broomstick.
Ian's the oldest male lifter in here. He squats more than his body weight, and he squats it with a really beautiful technique, which is inspiring to many people.
My working weight would normally be lifting about 40 to 50
Ease
kilos.
out, dropping, sit, chest up, fantastic. Stop, take a breath.
I challenge anyone over 70 just to get that amount of depth in a squat.
Anybody at any age with appropriate training could have a go at what I'm doing. I mean, people keep telling me that age is just a number.
In a world where aged care is getting close to breaking our medical budgets, heavy weight training could save fortune.
You're never too old. It all depends where you're at and what you want to do, what you want to change. You can change it. Most people can change a lot about the way they live their lives.
I'm going to keep going as long as I can. I've got every intention of breaking a few more records and continuing on.
I'll be powerlifting hopefully until I die.